26 December 1984, Bratsk, a Shchuka-B class, what the West calls Akula, has just left Murmansk after spending Christmas Day in port, having arrived just at midnight. 24 hours and we're off again. There is a still war that we need to fight to the finish. Let us check our current mission. We need to go to Andoya to stop a amphibious landing fleet from NATO. Yeah, that's pretty important. We have 183 campaign points left. That's about, give or take, about 7 to 10 missions, depending on how well we do. Okay, let us go to Andoya. We'll stay in the deeper waters, further offshore, rather than the shallow continental shelf. I think that's them. Can we intercept it? I didn't How did he pass me by? There we go. Okay, anti-ship configuration has been loaded. We are ready to get started. Let's spawn at 15 then. Looks like this is their defensive formation. 2 ships in the back, 1 in front, and 4 ships in the middle. Obviously, the 4 ships are the primary targets, and we should be able to hit them first. Let us get 2 wire-guided torpedoes so we can dogleg them into the center. Let's see what happens. We'll also launch one at the escort. Nah, we'll launch it into the middle of the formation and let's see if it disrupts anybody. They are turning. I guess they heard me. Well, doesn't matter. The torpedoes will still reach them. Now we have to settle, wait for the 4 core ships to settle down, and then we're going to launch the big torpedoes at them. Hopefully the escorts will not intervene, but sometimes the merchant ships, the core ships, will evade a little bit. We are in a very good attack position because we are directly behind the landers, so it doesn't really matter. We don't have to aim quite as precisely because whatever we launch, it's going to go up the rear end of the core ships. On the other hand, that torpedo coming in from the Spruance is a little concerning, so we are heading west. We're going to turn west. It kind of puts us closer to the helicopters, but the helicopters are 8 kilometers away, so it doesn't really matter that much. If it gets within 4, then it gets a little concerning.
Shoot 2 bait. Aye, sir.
We're shooting 2 bait at the Spruance. Probably will not hit it. On the other hand, it's basically trying to, we're trying to hit S4 and S5, because if we can sink S4, then any torpedoes, the big red torpedoes we launch, is going to go straight up to S7. and instead of hitting S4. So we'll try to sink S4 right now. Looks like S5 took a hit.
Sierra 2, last bearing 276. Contact faded.
Looks like S5 already took a hit.
Sonar regained contact on.
Don't worry about the parry.
76.
Don't really care about the parry. Alright, S4 is sunk. So we should be able to redetect S7. And the rest of the big red torpedoes should have now an unimpeded path.
Bearing 279.
Spruance just launched something at us, I think. I think that is a sub-rock. Yep, somebody just dropped a torpedo on top of us. Let's drop a decoy. Let's go down to 600 meters. Let's go 20. Let's go... Wait, did we... Yeah, we're good, we're good. Let's go back, slow down to 2. Yeah, we've kind of, we need to dump a decoy.
Make turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering eye.
We need to dump a decoy.
Contact. Sierra.
And we are diving deep.
296. Con sonar. Torpedo in the water.
Yep,
Torpedo in the
they're
water.
definitely behind us.
3.
Okay, I think we're distracting the torpedoes, but they're circling around. They are kind of following the decoy, but we're going slightly shallower than 600 because we're going to overshoot it by a little bit. Or at least we were going to overshoot it by a little bit. But we have flank. We're going to reload the decoy. And we need to head away from the decoy, our own decoy. So when those torpedoes circle around, they don't hit us.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2, bearing 279.
And because we're almost at 600 meters, I doubt those torpedoes will find us. Alright, we sunk all the landers.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
So technically the mission is already won. Now we just need to survive this little gauntlet. And that Spruance is getting a little close. On the other hand, we did have a torpedo after it. County has decided to turn away, and I have no idea where the parry went. On the other hand, parry is not a factor. He's probably 16 kilometers away. So we can slow back down to 5. Resume silent running. Actually, no, not silent running. We need to finish reloading the decoy. Looks like this torpedo has locked on, so the final ship is doomed.
Contact faded. Con maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
They're dropping another torpedo, but they're probably going for the decoy. Yep, they're definitely going for the decoy. And we're moving away from it, so that's good.
Con, torpedo room, tube 5 ready. Rig ship for ultra quiet.
You have annoyed me too much. Spruance, you get at least 1 torpedo.
Shoot-2B. Aye, sir.
Make that 2.
Tube 6. Aye, sir.
I knew one torpedo wouldn't kill you, but now
Sonar
you're
lost
crippled,
contact.
so
Sierra 2, last
another
bearing,
torpedo is coming up
273.
behind you. Let's see how that torpedo does. You lucky guy. That torpedo ran out of juice. Guess we'll have to feed you another torpedo.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 076. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing 076. Contact breaking up.
Con, torpedo room, tube 7 ready.
Shoot tube 6. Aye, sir.
Come left to 270. Helm aye. Con, helm, steady course. Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 028.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 036.
Shoot tube 8. Aye, sir.
Con, torpedo room, tube 6 ready. Con, torpedo room, tube 8 ready.
tide breaking up.
Alright. Only the Perry's left, and that frigate ain't really worth a torpedo, in my opinion. Let's get out of here. We got plenty of prestige for this one.
On sonar, new contact.
Rig ship for ultra quiet. Make depth 5-8. Dive by.
Okay, there's the convoy. Now, how do we hit it? Let's go directly south and let them come to us.
Helm aye.
We can present minimum profile, and then it's a couple torpedoes up the middle. That helo has very bad aim, but it did spoil my presence. So now they know we're here. We might as well start shooting.
Dive by.
Darn, that is a perfect spread. Too narrow of a gap to shoot for the middle, yet it's too wide to try to run to the side, and the range is too short. This is a bit tricky because we're kind of limited to 15 knots due to those the Test 71s. In fact, yeah, kind of a spoiler. You'll see me make a couple of different mistakes in the near future.
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye.
I really should have just kept on going, even lose those two torpedoes, and just kept running at flank. Instead, I kind of do a little wishy-washy thing, kind of going at 15, not fast enough to dodge it, and I let it get too close. In fact, almost lost the sub, as you will see in a minute.
Con, helm, steady course.
It did get the decoy, it did get the torpedo away from me, for this moment,
Sonar, we are cavitating.
but it will come right back and find us, even though we're going flank.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 3, bearing 2, 1, 2.
As you can see, it did damage our propulsion, and I accidentally forgot to retrieve the towed array, so both are damaged. That's looking at 50 plus hours of damage repair. And yes, there is an LA-class hiding inside the convoy. And I'm down to 13% hull. One more hit and I'm toast.
Bearing 198. Contact is in the baffles. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 3.
Con, dive at 5-8, dive by.
The only thing I can do now is keep launching torpedoes to keep the escorts away. LA-class is a little too cowardly to fight me. He hadn't even fired, he just started running away as soon as he heard a torpedo. So now, the only way to redeem this mission is to launch 65-76s at the oiler and make sure they don't miss.
Make depth 200, dive by.
Sierra 5, last bearing 2, 1, 3. Contact faded.
Okay, Perry is pretty much doomed. So, the first 65-76 I launch against the oiler has missed. So, one of the next two better hit. Okay, this is one of the torpedoes. It's going to the surface. Looks pretty good. Yep, it just turned. And it's crisscrossing the wake. In fact, both are crisscrossing the wake. The oiler's doomed, and we are winning this mission. If we can disengage safely. In the meantime, let us enjoy watching the torpedoes crisscross each other. Only one torpedo is enough to kill it, let alone two.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 2, 0, 2. Contact breaking up.
And there goes the other one. Okay, now let's see if we can get out of here. Well, at least that mission is accomplished, even though it is rather poorly done. Let us go home. We need to go back for lots of repairs. In the meantime, let me tell you about this channel. This is the 26th War Patrol. Obviously, there has been 25 different episodes before this. So please like and subscribe so you can enjoy notification when I release new episodes. There is a mission for us, but I don't think we'll be able to accomplish this one due to the amount of repairs we have needed. The regular repairs took 40 hours, plus the specialized repairs. Yep, mission failure. That's expected. So stop team on Narvik. Got it. Yeah. Stop enemy commandos going to Narvik. Okay, let us reload the torpedoes. And in the meantime, please like and subscribe to support my little channel with super niche content. YouTube really likes the algorithm. If you do that, and the algorithm will then in turn help me to show this content in front of more people who are a fan of this stuff. If you really like this content, please consider becoming a paid member. You could have been watching this series long ahead of the general public, plus 2 exclusive series reserved for members only. I know, this is the only time I talk about promoting this channel, at the very end. Again, please like and subscribe and consider becoming a free member, a paid member if you like this content. In the meanwhile, the sub will be going out again after 94 hours in port, and I will see you in the next episode.